and I fall asleep on the plane, and then the head coach wakes me up, right? Yeah. He's like, and you guard Michael Jordan. So I go back to sleep. I wake up, I'm like, damn, I had a nightmare. I was like, man, I thought the coach came and told me. Man, I had this dream that you came and woke me up and told me you guard Michael Jordan. He said, you are. I see a church across the street. I walk straight in that church, and I sat in the front row, and I'm like, Jesus, I don't believe in you no more. There's no way if you loved me and died on the cross and did all the things, you would be having me guard Michael Jordan.
First of all,
like, that real talk right there. Hold on.
Yeah.
大家好，我是伦伦。网络上有非常多关于防守 Jordan 或者跟他对战的故事啊，但我们今天这则故事比较特别，因为它加了一点宗教色彩，让一个非常虔诚的基督徒暂时失去了他的信仰。现在介绍故事中的主角，90年代太阳的后卫 Kevin Johnson。那 Johnson 呢是90年代速度型后卫的代表之一啊，他曾经3次入选过全明星，据说也是灌篮高手角色宫城良田的原型。他在退休后也成功转战政治界，在2008到2016年曾经担任过加州首都沙加缅度的市长。没错，加州的首都是沙加缅度，不是洛杉矶哦。看个篮球影片还可以学到知识，这么棒的频道，大家赶快手刀订阅起来。那 Johnson 生涯最巅峰的时期在太阳，他也参与了他们1993打到NBA 冠军赛的那个梦幻的赛季。除此之外，他是一个非常虔诚的基督徒。在冠军赛时呢，他被指派去守 Jordan， 于是就有了开头大家看到的那段片段。
It was a dream season for us. Charles Barkley, the MVP.
Yeah.
We had the best record in the league. Everybody's thinking this is our year. Everybody. We have home court. First 2 games, Dan Marley is guarding Michael Jordan. I don't have a good first 2 games. I don't play well. Dan Marley is getting scorched by,
of course,
by Michael, but everybody is. That's just like your badge of honor. Yeah, me too. You know, that's me too. He got me too.
Different me too.
So he getting for sure. So he gets scorched by Michael Jordan. Yeah. And he was our best defensive player. So we fly in from Phoenix to Chicago, and I fall asleep on the plane, and then the head coach wakes me up, right? And he says, hey, I just want to let you know, man, game 3 is going to be your game. I said, cool. You know, I believe that. I'm going to have to bounce back. Yeah. He's like, and you guard Michael Jordan. Wow. And I'm thinking, we 0-2. We down 0-2. Our best player is getting scorched like we all did. And now you're going to put me, who had a rough 2 games, on Michael Jordan, right? So I go back to sleep. Plane land. I wake up, I'm like, damn, I had a nightmare. I was like, man, I thought the coach came and told me. I guard my team. We walking out the plane. The coach is right there. And I'm like, man, I had this dream that you came and woke me up and told me you guard Michael Jordan. He said, you are.
Wow.
God is my witness. I get on the team bus. We take it from the airport. We staying at the hotel downtown Chicago. I get off the bus. I tell the equipment man to take my bags. I see a church across the street. I walk straight in that church, and I sat in the front row, and I'm like, Jesus, I don't believe in you no more. There's no way if you loved me and died on the cross and did all the things, you would be having me guard Michael Jordan.
First of all,
like, that real talk right there. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I get in the front row, and I'm doing all
Chicago
this.
church too.
And I lost my faith at that point, clearly. So we go to game 3, and then this is how it becomes real. You know when you're in the locker room and they
write their name.
They
up.
putting the names up, so they putting who guarding Scottie Pippen and who guarding all these different players. Mm-hmm. And I was like, please don't put my name. Please don't put my name. They said Michael Jordan, KJ. I was like, You fast forward, we had to circle, where you about to jump ball, and I'm next to Jordan. So now at this point, it's fight or flight, right? Yeah. I'm like, I'm guarding you tonight. He was like, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm guarding you tonight. They threw the ball, I hit him. I'm scared as heck, right? But I got to do something. Like, I got to at least try to get in his head a little bit. We end up winning the game 3. It was a triple overtime game.
Yeah.
I played every minute in the game. NBA finals record, most minutes ever played. We won that game. We win 2 out of 3 in Chicago, because back then it was a 2-3-2. Yeah. We win 2 out of 3 in Chicago. So, it worked out. So by the end of the series, I guarded the whole series. So when people ask me, how'd you do? I'm like, I held him under his average. And then somebody asked me, well, what was his average? I'm like, well, Dan Marley, he averaged 40.
Yeah, I was so for that.
He averaged 44 again. He averaged 44 again, Dan Marley. Then they're like, well, what he averaged against you? 42. But I kept him under his average. Like, that real talk. Shit. Yeah, take that, Mike.
That's crazy.
好，如果你是这个频道的长期观众，首先谢谢你。接下来呢，你大概已经知道接下来的戏码。Fact check， 我们要验证事实，验证一下故事的真实性。果然一如往常，故事不是很准确哦。MJ 在这个系列赛的前2场被 Marley 主防的时候，平均36.5分、7助攻，投篮命中率50%。后4场被 Johnson 主防比赛的时候，平均43.3分、6助攻，投篮命中率51.1%。所以单从简单的入门数据上来看，其实 Marley 是守的比较好。不过这不是重点啦，这种故事的真实性本来就不是非常重要，重点是 Johnson 是个非常虔诚的基督徒，那也是这个故事好笑的点，就是他被打到质疑上帝对他的爱。好，那 Johnson 总共在太阳打了12个赛季，他也是那个世代的硬汉之一哦。为什么呢？他从1992年就开始有疝气的困扰，长期饱受属膝部、腹部还有大腿的严重疼痛，但是因为医生误诊，他一直没有得到正确的治疗，直到1996年才动了手术，所以他有长达4年的时间被疝气困扰着。那但是不知道为什么，他就一直带伤上场硬打。那在太阳的这段时间，他也跟招牌球星老八 Charles Barkley 成为非常好的朋友。我们来听听他讲一个非常老八出去玩以后揍人之后被警察逮捕的故事。
You fast forward, man, the thing that this brother could do on the court, could shoot threes, can dribble the ball up the court. How you gonna out-rebound dudes that are 7 feet night in and night out? At 6'4" and 3/4, okay, I'll round up to 6'5". Like, that's just not possible.
Still, yeah,
there was nothing that this dude couldn't do and he wasn't afraid of the big moment. He wasn't afraid of taking a big shot. He wasn't afraid to call it out on the court. Like, this is a brother you want to go to war with. And now y'all got me on my second regret. Man, I hate watching him on TNT and now ESPN with Kenny and Shaq. And they get on him about not winning a championship. Yeah. That one
cheer you up.
That one, like, he deserved an NBA championship. That brother fits in that league of elite players that have won an NBA champ. And the fact that he doesn't pisses me off every time I see him on TV.
Damn,
because if I could change,
throw that at it.
Because I would, as crazy as it sounds, I give up me winning a champion for him winning it. Because that brother deserves it, man. What this dude did on the court night in, night out, man, was exceptional. And I gotta watch him get teased from Shaq. That brother's a champion, and it's sad that he don't have that ring to signify that. And that one pisses me off too.
You got any off-court stories with Chuck that you can share?
How many you want?
I just want one that just probably I don't. You know,
want one?
Just want
you want one or two?
You can be two.
Charles was known for going out.
Yeah.
Like, for real going out. And it got to the point where it was just a big joke. So he would be coming in Saturday morning, which is Sunday morning, at like 7 a.m.
Wow.
And I'd be going out because I'm going to church. So he coming from the strip clubs this way, and I'm going to church that way.
Yes.
So, you know, just the thing. It was, hey, Chuck, pray for me. Cool. We got right. But when Charles went to the club, you know, people get this liquor courage.
Yeah.
Right? They looking at him like he ain't as big as I think he is, and he can't do this, and he can't do that. So people just challenge him all the time. So there's one time, I believe it was in Orlando, this dude saw Charles, they got into a little bit, threw some water on Charles and his guest. Charles looked at him. I wasn't there, but Charles looked at him and was like, picked this dude up and threw him out the window. No, for real. Threw him out the glass window. For real.
Charles Barkley?
Yeah, picked the dude up and threw him out the window and then looked at him and said, I hope you're hurting right now because you deserve to be hurting.
That is crazy.
He get arrested an hour later. True story. He get arrested an hour later.
Chuck stayed on the scene?
Back then, you can't do it. Like, back then, you had to wait it out.
Yeah.
So he get arrested. Then the judge about to give him his sentencing, right? And like, Charles Barkley, do you have any regrets? Is there anything you'd like to say? He said, I have one regret. I wish we were on the second floor.
Oh, wow. Yo, so wow.
Come on. The other funny one real quick is he came out with a book, right? He wrote a book. And he said all these things about his teammates and different things. One day a reporter said, hey, Charles, I'm looking at your book and you said X, Y, and Z. Charles said, I didn't say that. And the reporter, let me read you what you said. And Charles said, man, I got misquoted. In the book he wrote, in his own book. He said he got misquoted in his own book. Man. So man, he got this just wit and this thing about him, and it's just so beloved. And on a serious side of it, everything I've done